Hi, sir. Thank you for giving us the interview again. So we have recently seen the organized campaign by the Muslim community regarding the CAA. Organized protests are going on the various streets with prime organizations from the local masjid. What do you think about this, sir?
I don't think it has become the big question and it has been manipulated by other community that this is against for particularly community, and Mr. Modi and Amit Shah also declare openly that it's not against for anybody. And there are a lot of foreign agencies which are working in India and they want to just disturb this whole India and make a rux out of it, particularly one company, one community who wants to make a, you know, they don't want to be stabilize India. I don't know why. It's a deep conspiracy going on, and everyone, whether Modi will be, I'm not a Modi fan, but as a prime minister, he's our prime minister. We must respect him. The way people are speaking ill about him, previously also we were facing the same problems and other things, but nobody was speaking. Nowadays, it has become a big phobia, Modi phobia. It has become that Modi ji ne ye kiya, Modi has done this, Modi has done it, which is very wrong, basically. We must concentrate on other points, whether we have scarcity of water and how we will generate the water facilities and how people will be. No opposition, no person is particularly about these things, the development of the country. They are not bothered about it. They are making excuses and they are making false propaganda with which our India is getting very low position in international market. It's very bad.
Yeah. Sir, recently was the 30th anniversary of the Kashmiri Pandit executions. Do you think after 30 years now finally we are on the right path toward justice with Article 370 and now CAA?
If you ask me it's a personal question, with 370, they have removed the 370, but we are nowhere standing. We are diluted now. And our question was, we want to go back to our roots, and so that at least for 3 decades, 4 decades will be pinpointed. There are some Kashmiri Pandits who used to live, but I don't think now after 2 3 years after people will recognize us because everything will get mixed up now. And forget about we are having a refugee status still. It's an injustice with us, particularly for 30 years we are moving from post to pillar and nothing solid is coming out. Previous politician used to say the atmosphere is no good and it will be a problem, but the other community people, they move around the world, they move around the India, they put up the shops, they put up the business, they do everything. But while we are going back, that will be a problem. I don't know. There's no judicial inquiry till today. 30 years passed. Nobody has done anything. There should have been a judicial inquiry about who has sent us out. What was the conspiracy? Who has taken this initiative? Was this a communal minded or something planned out that we have to remove these KPs with the conspiracy of some political party? Nobody is, they're making a judicial inquiry. Why they have been shunned out? And it was a pre-planned program how we have to shunt them out. When the Kashmiri Pandits knocked the door of military there, they told us that we have no proper permission to help you out. So people got scared and they left the place in pajamas. They lost everything. The 50 lakhs, 1 crore house gone for 2 lakhs. And respective other brothers, other community brothers, they have taken our houses for peanut price. That's a 5,000 years history got vanished. What else we could expect from government of India? We were expecting, still we're in hope that Mr. Modi will do something. Let's hope. We're still hoping.
So do you think that internationally Kashmiri now have been given more highlight in the media regarding the 30 years of injustice? Do you think that the media is still more focused on anti-Hindu agenda?
It is obviously, to be a Hindu in India, it's the biggest crime now. Because whenever it's a reservation, it's anything. They call it, oh, these are Hindu, they are RSS. How they bracket us? Every Hindu is a RSS. They bracket us as Hindu fundamentalists. Now, the Congress has put us the other word, Hindu terrorist, which was not previously. Show me the one instance where the Hindu took a gun and shoot somebody. History itself says. But unfortunately, our own media, they are playing a negative role and putting up our respect has been, our image has been tarnished by this media abroad.
Yeah.
Why they are doing this? Are they paid for it? Why they are keeping our image in negative way? It's a really injustice for India.
Yeah. So recently we can see that CAA protester clashed with Kashmiri Hindus at Shaheenbagh.
Yeah.
What do you think regarding the tension between Muslim communities as well as Kashmiri Hindus again out of Kashmir in Shaheenbagh?
No, there was a simple, it was not a confrontation. They requested them, why you are celebrating on 30th, this 19th Jan Exodus Day for Kashmiri Pandits. But why don't you help us out? That what is happening, what has happened with us for the last 30 years, why don't you help us out? You are forgetting that. But you are particular for CA and NRC and other things. Why don't you help us out? Nobody is bothered. And ultimately, polarization is okay. But Hindu has understood now that Hindu has no place in India itself because nobody talks about him. It's a very unfortunate part of it.
Yeah. So why do you think there has been so much publicity as well as miscommunication with regard to CAA? What do you think about this agenda?
Lot of agencies are working it. That's why they want to particularly, our neighbor is against this. They have no agenda because there is a, their market is totally destroyed. All household things are 400% price up, and they have to make attention somewhere else. So they put their attention towards India, and they are particularly about CA. And it's unfortunate, you cannot tell anybody, particularly, I don't want to name the one political party, they are telling them everything so that they are as if they are their brothers and they want to get it highlighted. What they get out of it, it is a bloody hungry for politics, nothing else.
Yeah. So recently we can see in a TV debate, Nasruddin Shah publicly called Anupam Kher a joker and a psychopath. Why do you think that even educated people like Nasruddin Shah can't stop?
It's called frustration, nothing else. Nobody took him seriously. No, nor anybody will take him seriously. It's just out of frustration, and they want to show it's another Bollywood style. They want to be in limelight. That's why they are doing these false propaganda, nothing else. And they know nobody can touch us. But I think our Prime Minister is very strong. He doesn't care now what's going on. He wants, there should be no injustice with any community. So whatever he likes, this is a justice, he will do
Yeah.
He will do that.
Yeah. Sir, educated people who read the CAA Act, such as Sadhguru, have clearly come out and tried to explain CAA. They are trying to tell the global media that this is purely Hindus who are getting butchered in Pakistan and who have been already before 2014. In such a digital age where information is easily accessible, why is nobody bothering to read the act?
No, they are not. First of all, let me tell you, the foreigners, what business they have to poke their nose in India. It's none of their business. But unfortunately, they have been, our people go and prick them that we are in trouble, why don't you help us out? So for them, they want, the foreign agencies want the India should be decentralized so that they can take advantage of internationally. Don't you think that Europe itself is in a big trouble? They have a big problem in Germany, they have a problem in France, they have a problem in Spain, they have a problem in Sweden. Where it is not a problematic, tell me today that they don't have the problem. Let them solve their problem first, then talk about the India.
Yes, sir. But now in Shaheenbagh they are just taking the naras like "Hame chahiye azadi" and all. So do you think this is
No, we should be
organized?
cautious about, the government of India should be cautious about these things. The same thing happened in Kashmir. People took it lightly when it became a bigger problem. So before the problem creates another problem, so you have to check this problem again. Otherwise, it will misfire somewhere. So we must think twice on this problem, which is very important. And a lot of international agencies are also working. Who is financing them? The government of India should look after this problem. Who is financing? Who is this going on? Why all over India it is happening? Who is behind this? And I'm 100% sure Modi Sarkar must be watching this everything, and they must be curious why it has happened in India when everybody was living in peaceful manner. Or is there any agency who is pricking these other community people to do something which will be bad for India?
Thank you, sir.